So by now you've heard the news. Disney Infinity is no longer. As of June 2016, Disney Infinity is done. This is a very crazy moment, and I'm being candid here. I'm not reading a script or anything. I never read scripts, for that matter, but I just wanted to talk about my thoughts on this situation, this terrible situation, and maybe look ahead to what will become of iStarlyTV. So in short, and I will go into more detail a little later, but as for what will happen to iStarlyTV, nothing's going to change. We are going to continue to make content. We are going to continue to make video game content, and we are definitely going to continue to make Disney Infinity content as well. Really, I plan to make Disney Infinity content on this channel until you all get sick of it. Whenever that happens to be, maybe it's going to be next month, maybe that'll be in a year, maybe that'll be in 5 years. Even though the game is ending and they're not going to produce any more characters and there will be no more social events or even social interactions in the game, we are still going to play and we are still going to post the content. Of course, we will continue the Disney Infinity game series. Season 4 will be premiering probably towards the end of this month, so very, very soon. So stay tuned for Season 4. Season 4 is not going anywhere. The Alice in Wonderland characters will be added to Season 4 of the Infinity games, and I hope you enjoy. I mean, we are still doing Season 4. Nothing is going to change on that front. Beyond Season 4, if you still want to see some Disney Infinity games action, we totally will make it. Even though by the time Season 5 would come around, there won't be any more Disney Infinity, which is very sad, we're still going to make this content. And of course, we're going to still be doing other video games as well. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts on the channel. Please check out our Kingdom Hearts Let's Play if you have yet to do so. It's been a lot of fun. I really love that game, and I'm having a blast playing it again. Pokemon Sun and Moon are coming out the end of this year, and we will probably go back to actually continuing to make excellent Pokemon content on the channel as well. We had a lot of awesome segments when we started the channel, and those are not going anywhere either. I think we're going to bring those back. So we're going to go back into Pokemon. We're going to play some Kingdom Hearts. I love playing Splatoon, so we'll probably play some of that. We have other games as well. We love Minecraft. We love Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers. You name it, and we can probably play it on the channel. So that's what we're going to focus on being, is just an entertainment channel, namely with video games, but just with life. I mean, when we started the channel, we wanted to do Pokemon content, but we were kind of open to doing other content that we would have enjoyed. And once I got a capture card, then we started doing a lot of Disney Infinity, and that's where we took off. You know, really, we've been known for being a Disney Infinity channel, but lately, even before knowing that Disney Infinity was done, I've been wanting to start kind of gradually branching out into other games, and I'm happy that I started doing that. So even though our gameplay videos for other video games don't get quite as many views, I'm still going to continue making them, and I'm still going to enjoy and love making them, because this is what I love doing. You know, I love creating. I've always loved creating. I am a creator by nature, and whether 5 people watch this video and enjoy it, or 500 people, I'm still going to continue to make this content until I don't want to do it anymore. The thing is, for the foreseeable future, I do want to continue making content. So to answer your questions about what's going to happen to iStarlyTV, nothing is going to change. If anything, we're only going to get better, at least from what I can see right now. Disney Infinity is over, and that's terribly sad, but I still plan to continue with Disney Infinity content. Do not get me wrong on that. We're going to make Season 4 of the Infinity games. We are going to make Season 5, I think, unless people just forget about Disney Infinity altogether. I mean, you look at it, and you look at, people are still doing Let's Plays of retro games. People are still doing, you know, Pokemon Yellow Let's Plays and Mario Sunshine Let's Play, you know. And so that's what's going to happen. Unfortunately, very sadly, that's what's going to happen to Disney Infinity. After a year or two, it'll just be another game that happened. It's not going to be happening anymore, but it will have happened. And there's still a ton of content in Disney Infinity. There's still a lot of play sets, Toy Box Takeover, Toy Box Speedway. We can still create toy boxes. I can. The problem, of course, is that we won't be able to share them with one another anymore, but we can still make them for you. So Disney Infinity content, at least for this foreseeable future, is not going anywhere on our channel. Mark my words. And we're going to start introducing or reintroducing more Pokemon content and just other video games like, again, Splatoon, Kingdom Hearts, other stuff. The school year is almost over. That means Dieter and I will have a lot more time to work on awesome videos and fun videos. So please let us know if there's a game that you'd like to see us play. Definitely let us know. We are always open to new games. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. I love when people leave comments. I love talking to you all. I really appreciate all of this support. I really, we're not a big channel. We're not a huge channel. We have a big follower base, but not a huge one. And I still appreciate every single one of you so much. So thank you. Now I want to talk briefly. Hopefully I don't go off on too large a tangent. I want to talk briefly about the end of Disney Infinity. This is terribly sad. When I heard the news yesterday, at first I was shocked. I was thinking to myself, wow, is this real? Can this be real? Could this be real? And the more I kind of sat on it and kind of let it sink in, the more painful it actually became. I actually was sad about this, was legitimately sad. And I know I'm not the only one in the community and in the world who is sad about this news. Disney Infinity has closed down. Now, to put it briefly, I'm not going to get into any specific technical kind of reasons as to why it closed, but as briefly as I can possibly summarize it, it does seem as though they weren't making enough money, at least as far as, if anything, it looked as though they were kind of losing more money than they would have liked to. And I think part of the reason for that was, at least this is speculation, but this is what some people are guessing, was that they had a ton of inventory. They had a ton of product that they obviously had to pay money to produce. And they had way more product than people were buying of it. Even though this was an insanely popular game and everyone who's played it has loved it, if Disney Infinity produced, let's put this as an example. Let's say I'm selling caramel apples and it costs me $1 to make these caramel apples, and I make 100. Let's say I make 100 caramel apples. That costs me $100. Now let's say I sell the caramel apples for $2 each. If 20 people buy a caramel apple for $2, I'm making $40 back. That means I spent $100 to make all of these apples, and if only 20 people are buying them, I'm only getting $40 back. That means I essentially lost $60. So that's just a very basic example. I just thought of that off the top of my head. It seems as though to some degree, and I'm not making any claims, I could be wrong on this, it seems as though that's kind of what happened with Disney Infinity. They produced so much product and there weren't enough people in the world to buy it all. Not only that, but I think the Toys to Life genre is dwindling. I don't know that it's going to be as popular as it is now in 10 years. It's crazy. We're in an age where there are so many crazy, insane technological trends, and times are changing, things are changing, standards for video games and technology in general are changing. It's been a crazy ride for any type of, technological kind of source. And so unfortunately Disney Infinity is no longer. It's very, very sad. Very sad, not only for those of us who have loved the game and who want more figures and more content, but for the people who were working on it that actually lost their jobs. It's insane. I mean, no one expected this. I can't imagine too many people knew this was happening. Even a lot of the people who worked in Disney Infinity had no idea this was happening. So I really, if there's anyone who's watching this video who has contributed to Disney Infinity in any way, whether you're a community creator, whether you work in development for Disney Infinity, whether you work in the social media team, anyone at all who works in Disney Infinity or works for it or works with it, thank you. I can't thank you enough. This game has been probably my favorite video game that I've ever played. Well, aside from Pokemon, Pokemon's probably still my favorite, but this has been one of the absolute best video gaming experiences in my entire life. And that's what it is. It's an experience. It's not just a game. It's absolutely an experience. And I am absolutely, I'll try not to say absolutely too much. I am truly honored to have been a part of this. And I will continue to be a part of it until you all stop watching these videos. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for those of you who watch my videos. Thank you for those of you who love Disney Infinity. Thank you for those of you who make Disney Infinity. It's been a great part of my life for the past couple of years. And I don't know where I'll be without it, but we're all in this together. So if you're feeling sad about Disney Infinity closing, let's talk about it in the comments. We're open. We are a community. That's what we do. We live and grow together. So hopefully this sums up most of the questions we have. If you have anything else to say, the comments are open. You can tweet me. I'll post a link to my Twitter in the description. Thank you again. And just know that don't cry because it's gone. Smile because it happened. Good night, everyone.